Level 1, Jesse Webb, TradersPro. Market conditions still bearish, mildly bullish in a bull market. Gradually just chipping our way back up again. Had a little bit of a retracement yesterday. We're seeing momentum and breadth moving solidly to the upside. Stuck right in that middle range right now on momentum. Breadth is getting there. Sentiment is still positive. All of those are still bullish for the market right now. We do have buy-sell ratio, which is still bearish, is halfway point. We're working our way back together here. It's taking a bit of time, and this overall bias is still kind of controlling the market. We're seeing, some selling here at this level where we've got S&P 500. Let's pull in S&P 500 here. Is bouncing off of some of these levels, this 50% level. So we've taken our swing high and our swing low point of this current trend, or this most recent trend of this year. We've had this three-part counter trend, finding support, getting some confirmation back now this direction, and this is the trending or the counter trend box that we're focused on at this point as far as price momentum. You can see it. Yesterday, it actually bounced right off that level, which is exactly what we want to see. We want to see interest in this level now and have this actually hold up. If we can get a bounce on it and then start to move back up and then break up above this next level, those are going to be constructively bullish stair steps higher as we're breaking out to new levels. We're moving up that ladder, so to speak. On the 1 year time frame, we're right at a 382, bounced off that 382 based off that October swing low of last year, which really was the market low of that bear market trend. And if you look right here, it's kind of hard to see it, that yellow, but we do have price activity, which is breaking up above that momentum zone. So we've got our momentum zone, which is sitting right here. And anytime we're up inside this upper range of trend on this chart, then that's a higher probability location for continuation of that trend. It's a momentum mindset looking for that. So we're getting some confirmation now, bouncing off of these lows. We want to see that continue to build up here. We're also seeing sectors. If we look at that sector tab, we have things that are moving back to hold. We've had a handful: telecom, consumer goods, and energy, which are back down in downtrends to be aware of. We have some muscle stocks to look at today. The new buy list, AMAM, looking interesting. Right here, let me move this setting back to our momentum setting, and not ideal. It's got a little bit of work to do in terms of getting up into that upper zone, and it's had a pretty decent run. And definitely a watch list, adding to a watch list to consider. Let me just make sure we've got what we need here, and we'll move to the next one. CAMT. This is a great example. These are great momentum setups. When we have this chart pattern here, we're in the upper range. We've either connected to a recent high, or we are at a recent high on the price chart, and we're holding this momentum zone line, this 236 momentum zone line, and bouncing off of that. We actually had some reaction around that area, pretty solid support area, and see if we get any confirmation. It's been a high flyer. It's been a big mover this year, just really even since summer, from 30 up to 60, a double. Yearly is 188. Year to date, it's up 180% on that stock. So we'll see if we get some continuation of fall through on CAMT. NVDA, our old friend NVIDIA, is bouncing and moving back higher again. In terms of support locations and momentum zone, we're back in that area for NVIDIA. It's still connected to that earnings swing high where it gapped higher and retraced and attempted and moved a little bit lower. We'll see if there's any more upside for NVIDIA, but it's starting to show some momentum in that direction. MUX, I don't love these patterns when we see them. It's a high-ranking stock, probably because it's had this last year. So the full year chart, you can see the last 6-8 months is counter trended retraced, but the rank is based on 12-month time frame. So it had a nice run here and is still a highly ranked stock based on that momentum. And we could see some confirmation, continuation on that. But the 6-month chart, I'd like to see a little more momentum from that. Adobe, big name there from Adobe. We've seen some big names: Eli Lilly, Adobe, Google's doing well, Netflix or Nvidia back in the upper momentum zone as well. Something to consider. That'll do it for today's update. If you don't have access to the site and software, you can sign up with the link below, and we look forward to having you. Have a great day today.